In the last few years, we've seen an explosion in the popularity of craft beers, especially here in Michigan. And one of the first, if not the first, craft beer companies in America was Blue Moon. And joining me now to talk about the brewery's 20th anniversary is its founder, Keith Villa, and about some of Blue Moon's more popular beers, Cicerone, Shane Cowger, who is a local guy. He's from Howe. Now, Keith, how did you get the idea to start a craft brew company way back in the 1990s?
Well, I actually went to Belgium to get my PhD in brewing, so I'm one of a few people in the world that has a doctorate in brewing. I went to Brussels, lived there for 4 years, from 1988 to 1992, back before the craft beer revolution started here in the States. And I fell in love with the Belgian styles of beer and thought, why not bring those back to the States? So in '95, I launched Blue Moon Brewing Company at a time when Belgian beers were unheard of in the States and cloudy beers were unheard of. And it was a lot of hard work in the beginning, but we worked hard, myself, Shane, a lot of our salespeople, our distributors, and Blue Moon became a large success.
And you rolled out with the Belgian White, and what was the reception like back then?
People were confused. Obviously the beer was cloudy, it was hazy, it was Belgian style, and sales weren't very good. Initially. So I created the orange slice garnish in 1997 to complement the orange peel that the beer is brewed with, and that helped a little, but eventually I think it was just all the craft brewers who started coming on the scene, and just the hard work we put into it, doing beer dinners, doing tastings, educational seminars, and finally the market here in America turned around and people started enjoying craft beers, and we hit our peak, our point in about 2002, where we just started growing exponentially.
And one of the things that makes you guys, I don't want to say unique, but certainly interesting and innovative is that you guys continue to develop. Shane, you guys have something new now that's just being rolled out nationwide and just coming here to Michigan.
Yeah, just launching in April is our newest beer from Blue Moon Brewing Company that we're really proud of, that Keith just developed, in our White IPA. It's a really cool beer. It rolls right in at 47 international bitterness units, so it's right in there with your top tier IPAs in terms of bitterness. But Keith found a really cool hop, Keith, in Germany called Huell Melon, which gives some really tropical notes to complement some of those big citrusy notes that you find in the Citra, Cascade, and Simcoe hops. So really proud of that beer. Just launched in April, and you can find it on draft and in the 6-pack.
And one thing that's really cool is that we have about a minute or so left. You have some of the ingredients here that you use, and you go to any store and you'll see Blue Moon. It's sitting right there on the shelves with the big guys, but you guys have been able to continue to curate your ingredients. How have you been able to do that?
Well, that's one thing, that's a really important point, because we've maintained the quality of our beer from being small to being large. We're a large craft brewery, but what we've done is we've worked closely with our partners at Miller Coors to procure the highest quality ingredients. So we work with the growers. For example, our orange peel that we use in Blue Moon. This is our orange peel right here.
We only have a few seconds left.
Yeah, so it's the highest quality you can get, working with the growers, setting our specifications in place, and brewing with it.
All right, so Blue Moon, this is the newest, the White IPA. It's on store shelves now. Keith and Shane, thank you so much for joining us here this morning.
Thank
and
you very much.
Of course, going out there and try that new one. We'll be right back with a check of news, weather, traffic right after this.